This message brought message message.
See, now that I own 3 different versions of this game, I think it's fair to say next year we'll be seeing a playthrough of Munch's Odyssey on this channel, so look forward to that. I've got a lot to talk about regarding this game. But for now, hey guys, SaxDude26 here, and welcome back to the Countdown to Soulstorm. A celebration of, well, Abe's Exoddus. Well said, Moon, Space, Man. Where are we? Why, we're at the menu of the official Australian PlayStation Magazine demo disc, specifically the one featured in issue 17, which I still own. Because of the fact that I had access to these demo discs growing up, that means I also had access to the Abe's Exoddus demo before the game came out. And this is one of the few extras I never actually recorded in my original playthrough of Abe's Exoddus, so in amongst all of my tidy up of Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exoddus, only makes sense, we've got to do this as well. But you're going to be noticing right off the bat, this is sounding an awful lot like Abe's Odyssey in this Abe's Exoddus demo here, and that is indeed the case, because this was made when Exoddus was still heavily in pre-production. A lot of the assets used to fill in the blanks of the work in progress were actually pulled straight from Abe's Odyssey. For example, it reuses the title screen music from the first game. That being said, the game speak is the way it is in the final version, but with a bit of a caveat. The game speak we have access to is way more limited, but nevertheless they do tease what to expect in the full version of Abe's Exoddus, which I do like. Also, in amongst my many extras I've been recording across these 2 games, I found out that if you spam the select button on any of the menu options, Abe will talk for every time you push the button, which is weird but interesting, and it's kind of interesting as well that it works in the demo. We've still got the backstory, but instead of being as a cutscene synopsis, it's instead just a little bit of summarizing the events of the first game. So other than that, not a whole lot else is different, so let's get this demo started. And even the opening cinematics, you're going to be noticing, are a little bit different to how they are in the final game, but I'll let them speak for themselves.
This is Necrum. Long ago, the Budakans brought their dead here. That was before the Gluckans started stealing our bones. They used Budakan slaves to do it. Blind ones that couldn't see. The Gluckans didn't want anyone to know what they were digging up. And no one ever did. Not until the spirits of those bones paid me a visit. We had to do something. So me and some others left to search for Necrum. Our journey started well. We were kind of excited.
You're just the greatest.
Okay. But by lunchtime, we were getting pretty tired.
Come on. Okay.
By dinner, it was unbearable.
It's because of you we're in this mess.
This bites.
Can I go home?
Oh. What's that?
Don't know.
Where's that coming? Hey, look at that. It's a bone. I think we're close. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
So remember how I said it was sounding a little bit like Abe's Oddysee?
Hello.
That was definitely an Abe's Oddysee hello. But nevertheless, here we are, at the demo of Oddworld Abe's Exoddus. And what is one thing you need to know right off the bat? We don't have quick save to work with. Yep, this is so pre-production. This is before there was even quick save in the game. Which is gonna make the secret passages interesting to say the least. So, unlike the Abe's Oddysee demo, quite a lot of the game is going to be intact regarding how it's going to be in the final version. But the amount we have access to is definitely quite limited. That doesn't make these puzzles any less frustrating though, because we've now got to work through them without quick save.
Hello.
So let's see how we go here.
Wait.
Okay. Come on, Slick. Come on, leave before he sits down.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
One down, 2 to go. No, you don't.
Hello.
So much more nerve-wracking than our quick save. Not impossible, though. Because this game definitely gets a lot harder when you're trying to go through without quick save and without dying once. Let's just say, a little challenge that I'm going to try that is basically that.
Follow me. Okay.
Come on. Bye.
Follow you. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Come on. There we go.
Where?
Cool beans. Alright, let's get you guys out of here. So yeah, we've only got 39 Mudokons to get in this entire demo, so... Yeah. Also, purple trapdoors. I guess they were in Abe's Exoddus after all. Alright, so that's that secret passage done. Now we've got to go back to the Tunnel 1 proper. Making good progress so far. Oh, no you don't. Nice. Bye. Whew. That grenade never landed, huh? Alrighty. Now that we're out of that nonsense. Welcome to Tunnel 1! Looking mostly the same. There'll be a few differences here and there. Wow, that tension music does not want to go away, huh? No story stone this time, because again, exposure to the emotions of the Mudokons is going to be very different, and that's a lot of UXPs.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Okay, let's get you out of here. But yeah, you're probably noticing across the game speak quite a lot of familiar voice clips. Music calm down yet? Sounds like it. There we go. There we go, good.
Sorry. Okay.
And you also might notice
Follow me. Okay.
the emotions don't actually have a dedicated color to them yet. Also, this Slig is here before the return trip on the top half. So we have access to him right off the bat. Fingers crossed. Good, let's try not to waste this. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. And that's it for that. Cool. Of course, no point in running him into the UXBs because we don't want to kill the Mudokons, we want to rescue the Mudokons.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
I will move you to the side though, just so you're out of the way. Oh, so weird. I've been watching Captini,
Wait. Okay.
I've been watching Captini playing a mod of Abe's Exoddus, and a lot of things have been moved around. For example, the bird portals are now on the rightmost portion of the top screen. So, yeah, I admittedly thought I was meant to be sending him to the other side for a second there. Okay, guys, come on. Calm yourselves. Calm yourselves.
Okay.
Come on. No, you want. There we go.
Okay.
Where?
Follow me.
Follow you.
Nearly got it.
Follow me. Okay. Okay.
Taking the time. Okay then. Come on, guys. Just 2 more out of there. I would move the other Mudokan, but again, because of the fact that I need to get the UXBs, there's no way I can slap him and get the gas at him. And again, we don't have quick save, so the story stone that mentions it is not there. Mostly the same up here as well. Just gotta sneak past. No fans on the bottom. Tiny difference, but nonetheless.
Follow you.
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay. Okay.
Let's save ourselves a little bit of frustration here and move these guys.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
Okay, they were actually listening. Cool. Cool beans. Also, we don't get the hissing when the laughing gas comes through. It just comes through
Follow
silently.
you.
Hello. Follow me. Okay. Okay.
And rhythmically creep past this slig. Let's go fast and not gonna be a big deal. Okay, let's go nearly there. Just go to the work wheels and ha.
Where?
Grab the ring there. Oh no. Cool beans. That one. Alright. And just bring them over the
Follow
birds.
you.
Hello. 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 Follow me. Okay.
Well, we didn't have to wait for them all to come into the screen here, but better to be safe than sorry. Okay. So, next port of call is getting those UXBs and then getting these Mudokons out. Now, I believe I don't actually need to move that Mudokon to this bird portal. If I chant here, I think you just go straight to it. Bingo. That being said, going to that well is important, and we'll get to why in just a little bit. Alright. There we go. Now I believe if I say
Follow you.
Hello. Hello.
sure,
Follow me. Okay. Okay.
bring them over to the bird portal over here. I'd like to do the same thing with the ones in the background and just chant to save them, but I'm pretty sure
Wait.
only one of them is close enough to actually run to the portal, so there's no reason to do that. What I'm instead going to do is get the Mudokan on the top back over here, just run him straight through the gas, and then send him through the portal. And then focus on the guys in the background. Shut your pie hole! I just love the messages on the LCD screens. Always entertaining. Alright. Hop in the well here. Now, I believe... Yeah, I can still possess this. That's good. And just to be on the safe side, I am going to send him through the background first, just to make sure there aren't any other unmentionables that I need to take care of. Cool, cool. So again, the two options we've got for progression are to go to the background to help out the other Mudokons, or go in the well and head to where the end of Tunnel 1 is. But of course, saving the other Mudokons is priority number 1, and the demo is not quite over just yet. So, this is the way we want to be going. So let's go get our friends. Go and get our friends. Here we go.
Follow you.
Hello. Hello.
Cool
Follow me.
beans.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. There we go. To be fair, if I was running with them, they might be going a little bit faster, but it is what it is. So we've got all of the Mudokons in this tunnel, but it still says that there are 39 in the mines, meaning... Ooh, got more than just Tunnel 1 to be focusing on here. That's right. This well actually takes us into Tunnel 2, which is pretty neat. So yeah, instead of going to the end of Tunnel 1 and then ending up in Tunnel 2, what they actually want you to do is go to the return well in the background, and that is instead how you get to Tunnel 2 in the demo. Which is pretty neat. Just go down here, into the well, and grab these Mudokons in the background here.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Follow me. Okay.
Come on, guys. Whew, they're all running at very weird speeds there. Cool beans, that's all done. Back in the well. I would laugh if this one sent me back to Tunnel 1. It won't, it'll just send me back here. And I believe, yeah. Can't accidentally go back to Tunnel 1 through that one. That is elsewhere. So, from this point onwards, of course, business as usual. Make our way through Tunnel 2. Up we go. Through we go. You go, goodbye. Still, ooh, that is different, that's right. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this the way I usually do it, which is flying slig first, then go back, then do the background section. It just works for me, so I find it's the easiest way of doing things. Yeah, man. Welcome to the drill zone, everybody. And it's gonna be looking a little bit different as well. That's why the drill zone signs have the drills shaped the way they are, because they're actually based on the way that the demo version's drills look. They're a lot pointier rather than kind of just looking like an evil sewing bobbin, but sharp. Nothing else too interesting we can really do with the flying slig, so hopefully I don't mess up this jump, because that would be awfully frustrating. But we'll see how we go. Okay. Thank goodness. There was the BAM I was waiting for. All good. I just gotta possess you. Done. Okay. Just gotta take out the other slig now. And then start making our way through the other two screens. Which is pretty good. And yeah, we did see that correctly on the way down. It has changed a little bit. It originally was meant to be, I mean, that works. But of course it scared the birds away, so we just gotta exit and re-enter. And I'll just Mudok and get out of here. Interesting to think that they originally were gonna have Mudokons in both of these sections. And can I still do that silly thing on the edge here? Nope, I cannot. I cannot sit on the edge and then pirouette myself off the end. Let's take you back down here. It is good to know that the Exoddus demo had the improved Mudokon AI of them walking off the edge without further prompting. Good to know that they already had that in mind. But like, you look at it compared to how the final game is, and you look at those tiny little things. Really good quality of life changes that have become series staples since here. And I love it. So we've just got one secret passage left to go, and that's the one down here. And with that, that's all 39 of the demo Mudokons. Now that begs the question, how do we end the demo? We're in Tunnel 2, and Soulstorm brew dispenser, literally impossible to interact with, and looking a little different because again it doesn't have the brew indicator on it. We do have a story stone though. Your Mudokon friends are sick from brew. You must complete the Quest of the 3 weirdos to heal them. Return here after you've completed the Scrab and Paramite box. So, information that we already know. But of course, out of our access because demo version. Can't do a dang thing with those. And can't go to Fico Depot either. So, this is how we get back. Normally we would have the return to Tunnel 2 that takes us back to the start area of the tunnel. And this is the one that would normally take us to the boiler access. Instead, we use it as a return route to go back to Tunnel 1, which is pretty cool. And yeah, from here we just complete Tunnel 1 the way that we normally would in the full version. From what I can tell, there was a PC demo of Abe's Exoddus, and unlike the one for Abe's Oddysee, it is a lot closer to the PlayStation one. And through a little bit of handy digging around, the rest of Necrum Mines is still intact in the game's code, but a lot of things have still been set up as placeholders, and a lot of the traps are still very unrefined compared to how they are in the final version. I know that there's a patch to fix a massive texture glitch in it, because if you try and teleport to those areas based on their map IDs in game, it corrupts very horrendously. So yeah, but Captini's been playing around with the demo, and apparently the rest of Necrum Mines is still intact in the demo version, at least in the PC.
Okay.
Hey, you can see a whole lot more purple in the background over here. It's the little things. But yeah, I thought I'd mention that because I thought it was quite interesting that even though we've only got tunnels 1 and 2, the rest of the tunnels are still in the game's code, just inaccessible because a lot of the collision detection is very glitchy. And sometimes the game thinks that your body and the minecart are the same thing and it crashes itself, which is entertaining to say the least. But yeah. We get all the Mudokons here.
Lit.
And thus ends the demo. Raiding the mines is only the beginning. The adventure continues in fall of 1998. Coming soon. And like with Abe's Oddysee, we get a couple of neato screenshots of the FMVs upcoming, which is pretty cool. And we of course get to see the cutscene that proceeds directly afterwards. It's funny looking back at this because the way the Soulstorm Brew Dispenser looked in the demo is exactly how it looked in the cutscenes. Just not quite the way it looks in the final version, which is interesting. Exit No Return was now leaving. Cool to see all of these areas as they were being put together and planned. I do like it. There is always a solid nostalgia kick I get from seeing all of these pre-production screenshots and mock-ups that they did. Like, it is so... I get such a nostalgic kick out of playing this demo again. I still have no idea why I didn't go back and do this originally when I was recording Abe's Exoddus, but it is so satisfying to come back to it. And now it feels like Fleech is here. That's awful. We remember that trial. It would have been awful with Fleeches in that location specifically. Ghost Locks and Scrabs battling each other. 3 Scrabs in the same location. Now it feels like I've given this game the attention it properly deserved, which is really satisfying feeling. Many an angry Mudokon as well. Fun fact, second half of Tunnel 3 was meant to actually have a sign in it, which is interesting. Annex 8 there with the slogs. But yeah, that's it for the demo of Oddworld Abe's Exoddus. So I guess next time in the countdown to Soulstorm, I'll be treating you guys to something special. I'm going to be trying the One Life Challenge. And I might stream it, I might just do a big batch recording and edit it from there, but chances are if I can get a streaming setup working of some kind, you might see a live unedited version. Who knows? We'll get to it when we get to it. But with that said, I think it's around about time we wrap things up. Roundabout. I feel like I'm forgetting something.
I had just got past those slugs when the strangest thing I saw. A big moon was before me, and its face was my paw. Then I fell.
To be fair, this is the countdown to Soulstorm, so I feel like I'm using the wrong game here. 1 second, let me try that again.